We did a lesson on the beginning, middle, and end of a story because we have been struggling with that concept. I used a story that they were really familiar with, which is the gingerbread man. And I used the ThinkBlocks, the larger blocks, to represent the beginning, middle, and end. And the medium blocks, I used kind of the verbiage I wanted them to start using when they were trying to retell or write a story. I let them come up, brainstorm kind of ideas of, what would the beginning of a story look like? What would the middle look like? What would an end look like? And they got to put their teeny little ideas into the medium block. And we kept going back to the idea that they're all connected and they have to be connected to make a story. Once they were finished, I gave them a writing planning sheet after we had gone over everything, and it had the same thing, beginning, middle, and end. They planned out an entire story in a map with the beginning, middle, and end that they'll then use to write in their journal. They were having a hard time breaking down the concept of the beginning, trying to explain concepts that you can't necessarily touch. You can manipulate pictures, but you can't touch the idea. The ThinkBlocks actually let them touch the idea, and it let them take their ideas and move them around. It's not going to escape their brain, which happens all the time because they're holding it, which is huge. Using the ThinkBlocks, I gave them the ability to open the package. I'm going to open it and we're going to pull something out because this has parts, and then they got to put their little ideas in. They were so excited about what they were doing. It was amazing to me that they had 3 connected ideas. Everyone had a very clear line of thought using, the idea of the ThinkBlocks and of unpacking all the ideas, which I don't know that that's ever happened. And they all had real endings to their story, which was shocking. So it was the first time that I think they really felt like authors because they went through a process. It's not just writing in your journal. It's not just what I did this weekend. It's a process. This isn't just about retelling the story. This is about constructing a story. It's building that idea instead of just parroting back to me the story you've heard me say a million times. It was awesome.